North Texas nonprofit to be featured on The Kelly Clarkson Show. NBC5 Dallas-Fort Worth. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day before we begin the video. Please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. A North Texas nonprofit is about to shine in the national spotlight. It's called Labeled and Loved, and for 7 years, it has offered support to mothers of special needs children. The producers at The Kelly Clarkson Show got wind of their mission and offered an opportunity of a lifetime. Julie Hornack and Dr. Regina Crone co-founded Labeled and Loved after experiencing firsthand the kind of caretaker burnout that families, especially mothers, of special needs children can feel. You're always fighting for everything for your child. You're fighting for an education. You're fighting for a diagnosis, for the doctor appointments, for the things that they need. And that really takes a toll on the whole entire family, emotionally and financially, said Hornack. They started small with Moms Mingles as a way to break the isolation that affects a lot of moms who have special needs children. The effort quickly grew, and now Labeled and Loved hosts events in cities around the country and an annual Moms Retreat. The latest news from around North Texas. We represent over 144 diagnoses right now. I just think that's amazing because what we found is, regardless of a diagnosis, the care, comfort, support, and need for celebration is the same. And that's what this community offers, said Dr. Crone. It's just healthier to be with a community doing it together, and just to be in a room of people who completely understand your life, without you having to say a word, without any judgment. You don't have to explain anything. You're just there, and you've all felt and experienced something very similar, said Hornack. Now, the group with humble beginnings is being recognized on the national stage. Hornack and a Labeled and Loved client recently taped a segment with Kelly Clarkson for an upcoming episode of The Kelly Clarkson Show. The pair flew to Manhattan for the whirlwind trip and experience to share their mission with Clarkson. She's fun to talk to. She is engaging. She just makes you feel comfortable, said Hornack. They say it was an opportunity to highlight the organization, but more importantly, let other moms know they're not alone. We just want these families to feel loved and supported and like they have lifelines. I think that's what Labeled and Loved is all about. The Kelly Clarkson Show airs Tuesday, May 13, 2025. The Labeled and Loved annual retreat will be held at the Star in Frisco, October 2025, and registration is now open. The Kelly Clarkson Show weaving in background emotional impact, community significance, and broader relevance. The North Texas nonprofit is about to receive national recognition as it is set to be featured on The Kelly Clarkson Show, and the excitement surrounding this honor is as heartfelt as the mission that drives the organization every single day. The nonprofit, which has spent years quietly transforming lives within its community through dedicated service, innovation, and unwavering compassion, is now stepping into the national spotlight, and the moment could not be more meaningful for the team behind the organization. This opportunity is not about publicity or praise, but about shining a light on the stories of the individuals they serve and the often unseen challenges their community faces and overcomes every day. The decision to feature the nonprofit on such a prominent platform is a testament to the power of grassroots impact and the way local heroes often work tirelessly in the background only to be finally acknowledged in the most profound and public of ways. Viewers of The Kelly Clarkson Show, which has become known for its blend of celebrity interviews, heartfelt human interest stories, and Kelly's own down-to-earth charm, can expect a segment that captures the spirit of giving, resilience, and hope that defines the nonprofit's work. The anticipation of the appearance has already sparked waves of excitement in the community, with supporters, volunteers, and those directly helped by the nonprofit sharing their stories online in celebration of the well-earned recognition. For many who have benefited from the organization's outreach programs, support networks, and empowerment initiatives, the upcoming feature feels personal and deeply validating, shining a spotlight not just on the work itself, but on the countless human stories that animated every single day. Founded with a mission to uplift underserved populations across North Texas, the nonprofit has grown from a small volunteer effort into a cornerstone of the community, offering everything from education resources and emergency assistance to long-term mentoring and personal development programs. The staff and volunteers often describe their work not just as a job or duty, but as a calling, one rooted in empathy and a belief that every person deserves dignity, opportunity, and support no matter their starting point. In preparation for the segment, producers from The Kelly Clarkson Show spent time learning about the nonprofit's mission, its history, and most importantly, the lives it touches each day, with some filming taking place on site to authentically capture the atmosphere and impact firsthand. Behind-the-scenes emotions ran high as those connected to the nonprofit had reflected on what it means to have their efforts recognized by such a major national platform. Many expressed a mixture of pride, humility, and gratitude, knowing that their story could inspire others to act, get involved, or even start their own journey toward community service or giving back. Kelly Clarkson herself, who has strong roots in Texas, is said to have taken a personal interest in the nonprofit's story, appreciating not just the impact it has made, but the heart behind it. Her team reportedly reached out after learning about the organization's work through local news coverage and social media, where stories of hope, perseverance, and community transformation had already begun to draw attention. The upcoming segment is expected to include interviews with founders, staff members, volunteers, and possibly individuals who have directly benefited from the nonprofit's programs, providing a well-rounded and emotionally compelling narrative that captures both the challenges and triumphs of doing community work in today's world. In recent years, the nonprofit has had to navigate not only the typical struggles of limited funding and growing demand, but also the broader societal challenges brought on by economic uncertainty, health crisis, and shifting community needs. Through it all, they remained resilient, often pivoting to new models of service delivery, expanding partnerships, and leaning into the power of storytelling to connect with supporters and attract new resources. The feature on The Kelly Clarkson Show is more than a media opportunity. It is a moment of recognition for every sleepless night, every difficult choice, and every small victory that added up to real change. The reaction from the local community has been overwhelming, with businesses, civic leaders, schools, and residents all rallying around the organization, offering congratulations and echoing the sentiment that this moment was long overdue. Social media has lit up with hashtags celebrating the feature, sharing memories of involvement with the nonprofit, and encouraging others to tune in when the episode airs. For some, it's a chance to revisit the impact the nonprofit had on their own lives, whether through a scholarship opportunity during a difficult time, a food pantry that kept the family afloat, or a mentorship program that helped a teenager find their path. The storytelling power of television, especially on a show as beloved and widely watched as Kelly Clarkson's, ensures that the message and mission of the nonprofit will reach far beyond the borders of North Texas, potentially attracting new donors, volunteers, and collaborators from across the country. With this exposure comes not just recognition, but responsibility, and the nonprofit's leaders have already begun strategizing how to make the most of this moment to deepen their impact and ensure the sustainability of their programs long into the future. From creating new materials that can help other nonprofits learn from their model to scaling up services in response to anticipated growth and need, they are approaching the feature not as a culmination, but as a launchpad for the next chapter in their mission. Supporters of the show and the organization alike are particularly moved by the way this story cuts through the noise of everyday news cycles to deliver something genuine, something hopeful, and something that reminds viewers of the goodness that still thrives in communities across America. As the air date approaches, anticipation continues to build, not just among those directly connected to the nonprofit, but among viewers who are increasingly hungry for uplifting stories that celebrate kindness, perseverance, and the everyday heroes who make a difference. The Kelly Clarkson Show has a long tradition of spotlighting such stories, and this upcoming segment promises to be one of the most touching yet. For the nonprofit, this moment is not about individual glory, but about collective impact, a moment to reflect on how much has been achieved and how much more there is to do. As the cameras roll and the segment airs across the nation, it will serve as both a celebration and a call to action, reminding everyone watching that change is possible, that help is needed, and that when communities come together, incredible things can happen. The story of this North Texas nonprofit is far from over, and with new eyes and hearts inspired by their appearance on the Kelly Clarkson Show, the future looks brighter than ever, filled with promise, purpose, and the enduring power of human connection. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe to our American Idol YouTube channel for more updated news.